Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now that we've had a drink and a bite to eat, we can continue on with our tale. We had met up with Khadgar, and he had teleported us back to Draenor, which is what Outland used to be. Yes, we had gone back in time. And we're going to go to the next... This is all of my characters, by the way. I was thinking about not sort of showing too many, but I think you've already seen most of them anyway. And you can see, I leveled that one up, but a lot of these I kind of stopped years ago at the level 90 mark. I did put a couple to level 100, I think that was actually just a boost. So it was around level 90 that I stopped generally playing, and I didn't do all that much in the game after that. So let's go on to the next one, Frith right over here. This is the next dude, and I've already got him all the way up here in Ironforge. He's already, there is one that I still need to run up, which I was going to show you. So we go into here, and Hrothgar has got some bags. We've got the gold. We've also got on this one a couple of little items that I sent over from Grundorn already. That was what I was just sending in the post. So we've got the Frostweed bags there that we can start using and unlocking stuff. And I've also got food. Now, I know that the food, we can actually do some stuff with it. And... for the most part, we won't, you know, the raw food, I will bring it over and I'll put it onto this character. There is another mod, there's an add-on that I want to get that I will install. I haven't installed it yet.
What's on your mind?
And what it does, it shows you... right, I was just thinking, what would be the quickest way to do this? It's literally, we just have to do it like this. And literally, it just shows you everything that you've got on all of your characters. You do have to go to them first. And I thought that would be a really cool thing to go and do with this, because it means that then we've got everything unlocked, we've got everything all... yeah, we're unlocking everything now, but it also, it will keep track of everything that we've got. So whenever I pick something up, I'll be able to mouse over it, and I'll be able to see if it's got a bigger slot on it, if it's got something else that I can go and use. And I can also sort of find out a few other bits and pieces from it as well. So I'm going to go to the reagent bank first. And like, if I moused over this one, I'll be able to see how many goes into a stack. And I'd also be able to see which characters have already got it. So I can look at that. And if I'm looking at it on this pineapple pizza I'm looking at on Grundorn, I will be able to mouse over it and I'll be able to see that Frith has got one of them. I can stack them into 20, and so I know that I still need to send him some more. Now, say, for example, the Iron Horde rations could only stack into 10, and I looked at that on Grundorn. I seen Frith's got a stack of 10. They stack it into 10. I know then I can get rid of that one. I don't need to mail it off to anybody. It's kind of the best way, I think, of doing that. Now, deposit all reagents. We will prioritize putting stuff into the reagent slot. So any fishing that I do, the fish will end up here in Frith's reagent bank, at least to start with. Maybe later on, I will also need to move things around. And then the rest of it, I will just simply right-click and start building up stacks and filling up these bags and stuff. So there's another one of those done. That is Frith right there. Let's go and get the next one. I've got 6 of these altogether. So Plantgar is our next one. Get you. Hold on, log you in. I've been like this whole epic quest thing that I've got set up to do this. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna genuinely enjoy doing all of this. So let me put that into there, and I want to just start loading up all of these. Yeah, see. Ryder is sort of getting the general idea. We've only got 6 at the moment, and I believe that there are something like 30,000 different items in the game that fit the criteria for this. I'm probably not going to go with soulbound items. I might, but I probably won't. I haven't decided on the soulbound bit yet, because that's kind of like whether I'd consider that to be an extra or not. We'll see. I genuinely have not made up my mind just yet. Right, I'll just put all of these bags into here. There we go, there's another one done. I put the bags all into the other one. Plantgar. Right there he is in all his glory. Let's just give the folks a wave, shall we? There we go. You wave at Bailey Stone. Bailey Stone Mantle is in there. Okay, that's Plantgar. Let's go and get the next one. I've got Animal Gar next. So Plantgar is obviously any plant-based items that we have to find. Animal Gar is any animal-based items that we happen to find that we're not going to be using elsewhere. Now, this one has got a few bits that I've already sent over from Grundorn. So we've got a couple items there. Plus, I've also got 2 bits right here. I've got stringy wolf meat, and that is actually food. Stringy wolf meat. The rabbit's foot. This is from I killed a creature on the way over. I killed a wolf on the way up here. It's the only character that I actually stopped to do a kill with, just to see what it was like. So, I need to send the stringy wolf meat away. I can't keep that one on this one. Yes, technically it's animal, but that's food. And this is kind of going to be where I differentiate between them. Anything that we can use as a food item, we will class it as food. So, I need to send that straight off to Foodgar, right there. Send. There we go. So that's on. It's winging its way towards Foodgar. In the meantime, what I want to do is I want to start loading these up, and then we'll put the other stuff into the bank. So one decision I did take was to bankroll this from not through the stuff that I've earned in the series, but I've bankrolled this from my my own bank alt, which is like separate to this. Now, those are all greys, all of those. So if I deposit, I haven't got anything to deposit. So these items here, they will just go straight into that bank right there. I'm not going to actually, I'll probably get rid of the Hearthstones eventually. But I won't worry about them just for a minute. So that one right there is Animal Gar. He will take all animal parts. There he is, in all his grey noble glory. Let's go and get the next one. Let me log out of there a minute. And I got 2 left. Now, Stonegar, I haven't actually run him up yet, so I'll do that in a minute. And then Partsgar right here. Stonegar is going to be any earth-related, you know, there's loads and loads of different elemental items, different bits of stone and stuff like that you get as you're busy working your way through the world. So Stonegar is going to take those, and he'll probably take most of the stones from mining and stuff like that as well, at least to start with. Whether or not there'd be room for gems and things like that in there as well, I don't really know. We will worry about that later. But anything to do with stone, and possibly earth as well. So sort of stone and earth, that sort of thing, will be for Stonegar to start with, and if I need to move things around later, then I will. There's another one. So that's Stonegar all done, and he's got all of his bags already. He's a brunette, he is. He's got long brunette locks flowing along behind him. Look at him. Isn't he glorious? Isn't he absolutely? They all look angry. So I made them all look like this, but I don't know. If I go to make more of them, I don't know if I'll be able to recreate that particular face. I'll have to find out later on. And then finally, oh no, that was Partsgar. I got that one wrong. That's not... Stone is all this... Everything I said about the stone, I meant it about this dude here. He's got grey-white hair like stone. Partsgar, this is anything to do with, you know... Actually, I want to go to that one. You know, like when we're going around and we're fighting mechanical creatures, anything like that, they drop a whole load of different parts and things. Plus, you also get the... Now, I'm starting... The dwarf starting zone, you do start down there. All I've done is run up the hill with this one. And I'm going to... I just wanted to run one of these characters up just to show you kind of the rough idea of what we got to do in order to be able to get these all the way up through. I'm ignoring these Rockjaw Raiders. I've just run past them every single time. I could stop and fight them, and I could maybe get a few items from them as well. I have considered doing that. They're only level 3, so in theory I shouldn't... well, I should be able to take them down. I shouldn't have too much trouble fighting my way through these. So maybe if we get to over here...
I don't have a target.
I don't have a target. I do like the... Right, if I take him like that, and there, and take that one down. So I only got one because we were... It's just some money. We were defended by the valiant Ironforge Mountaineer. So we got a little bit of money for him. We didn't get anything else. There's a crag boar over there. We could go and grab a few bits, but this is Stonegar. So yeah, I could go and attack all of these things. I'm not going to bother with it though. I'm just going to do the run all the way up to Iron Forge so that we can have a little look at it. So the part is like when we attack mechanical creatures and things like that, and they drop broken cogs and things. That will all go to him. And also, I was thinking that the engineering that we do, we do engineering. A whole load of those engineering items, I don't have to keep them all on Grundorn. I could send them over to Partsgar, which was the last character that we were just using. So I could go and do that. That wouldn't be out of the way. That wouldn't be an odd thing to go and do, I don't think. Why it would even be considered odd, but there we go. So this does give you an idea of how long it's taken to get all of these, because I had to go and make all of the bags for them. So 66 bags I had to go and make, which it takes ages, because you've got to make a bolt of frostweave cloth, because of these 20 slot bags that I make. You make a bolt of frostweave cloth, then you use the bolts of frostweave cloth, and you take several of those, so you get lots of pieces of frostweave, make the bolts of frostweave cloth. Then you take a load of those and you make them into bolts of imbued frostweave cloth. So you've got to use up several bolts into one imbued bolt. And you've got to add in some infinite dust as well, which fortunately I've got quite a bit of, because that is quite expensive. That's the what greens break down into when you disenchant them with the enchanting skill. Excuse me. So the North End greens. But I've got quite a reserve of that stuff. So, like I said, I bankrolled all of it with my existing tunes and not with any of the new stuff, just because I thought it would be a better thing to try and do. So we come up here to the Griffin Master, and then from here we get to fly up the rest of the journey into Iron Forge. Up there, nestled in against the cliff. So once you've then made all of the bolts of cloth that you need, which is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, by the way, I just add that in. I can't remember exactly how many hundreds, but there's a lot of hundreds. Then I needed to make 66 bags. Each character's had 11 bags. Now, considering just how many items there are in the game, I'm probably going to end up having to make another 10 characters or something equally obscene, which are all going to be needing bags, which is... So it's going to take a while. There's a lot of work that's got to go into this. But it's going to be an overtime thing. So it's not like I don't have to have them all ready immediately. It's just going to take a little bit of time to slowly get there. And then eventually we will get there and we will have everything. We'll start building up all of these. And then we'll probably have, you know, every now and then I might make another character or two just to add in a little bit of extra space for our epic quest. And slowly we will fill everything up. So it's just kind of going to be an ongoing thing. We're just the last stage of it now. We're just coming up through. So you can see we got 216 XP on this guy. And all the others, they didn't have anywhere near this much. And in through here into the commons. And up to the mailbox. So right there I got one from Grundorn, the depleted elemental shard there that we already that we seen earlier in the week. I'll get my 11 bags and my 250 gold that I sent over. So there's 1,500 gold that I've sent to these 6 characters in order to start doing this at the moment. So it's not a huge amount of gold, really, 1,500. I could have paid for that. The Frostweave, that's stuff that I've been accumulating over a very long time. So it's just reserves that I had. But the moment, I don't know exactly how much Frostweave cloth costs. So I'm not really sure about that. That could have been a little bit more. Let me just get all of these opened up. Right. I have all of the bags in there. All of the bags in the bank. And we've got our first item here on Stonegar, which is a depleted elemental shard. So any of the elemental type things, I'm going to class those as stone, and so they will come over to this character right here. All of them have got the 38 gold left over. I deliberately sent them more than they would need so that... Okay. Quite sure what that's all about. What have you got? Oh, transmorphed body altered. Into what, though? Talking. Undeniable proof of your excellent fashion sense. I don't actually know what any of that is. Right, anyway. So, yeah, I've got all of these different characters, and we've got everything all sent over and ready. We've got a little bit of gold so that if I send the wrong thing to the wrong person, I can easily send it back again. Because... What was that? Okay, I don't know what that was. It does actually cost money to send mail. It costs 30 silver, and then it also costs per item that you send. It costs a bit more money as well. So having a few silvers left over, and yeah, you know, 2 gold would be enough to keep you going with mail for a very long time. But 250 gold each, I never have to worry about it again. Not while I'm doing this entire quest thing. At least I don't think I will. Right, let me go back over to... You know what, actually, I'm thinking... I'm going to stop now. I'm going to take a break from this, and I'll come back and I will pick up recording again a little bit later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some add-ons now. I'm going to get, well, at least one add-on that tells you where everything is so that we can start tracking everything we've got and where it is. Normally, the way these add-ons work is that you've got to open each and every single different character and show the add-on what you've got on the different characters. So all I need to do is just show them what I've got on these 6 plus Grundorn, because these are the only ones that matter for the quest. I'm not going to be taking anything from the others and sending them back to these, because that's outside of what we've been doing. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Right, I have now got a couple of mods.
Talk to me.
One that is called Alcoholic, which shows you how many of everything that you've got. And I got another that is stack size, and that shows how many items will go into each stack. So this one right here, max stack size, now it's saying 20, and it will put that under each of them. So like the ruffled plumage there, stack size 200. The rabbit's foot, stack size 20. Scaly skin is 200. 100 for the razor talon. So you can see that some of these grey items, we got to get a lot of them. But also, what you can see is at the bottom, total owned. So 1 there, 9, 4, 3. But it's only counting what's on this character at the moment. But it will actually, if there's on more than one character, it will actually show the cumulative total that we've got across all of our characters, which is a really, really cool thing.
Watch your back.
And it is going to make our life a lot easier. So we'll jump out of here a minute, and I've gone through and I've had a look at the drink gar, food gar, and so on. So we're going to go back to Grundorn now and go back into this world. And we're going to take a look at him, because I haven't actually loaded him on this add-on yet, on the Alcoholic add-on yet. So we will, once we do that, everything he's got will then be added to the big database that will slowly build up, which means that we'll be able to use that to keep track of all of the greys, whites, and greens that we've got across all of them whilst we're playing Grundorn. In order to do it properly, we're going to need to head back, and we're going to need to look in our bank. Now, I think it does also count stuff that is in Guild Bank, but it does state that it's in a Guild Bank. So I don't think it does sort of say that it's on that just on its own. Now, total time played at the moment is 5 days, 5 hours, 22 minutes, and 23 seconds. I had somebody ask what my total played time was, and I think you just go /played like that, and it tells you. I don't know if there's a way to get the account time played, and that's something I'm just going to look up a minute. Right, unfortunately, there isn't actually a way to do it in the base game, although I think Alcoholic does do it to a certain extent. If I go there, this is the interface for it. So I've got, at the moment, that's 91. These are all level 1. We've got 97 there. Does it? So we've got account summary there, XP, played, right there. So I got a total of 5 days, 6 hours. Now, what I don't want to do is I didn't actually want to include all of my other alts when I was busy looking at that, so that it makes it easier to keep track of all of the greens and everything that we've got. So I kind of want to avoid doing that if at all possible. Now, that's actually showing me what I've got in my reagent bank, even though I haven't gone there with this character. I haven't gone and opened that bank, but it's still showing me what I've got in the bank, which is quite a remarkable thing, actually. That's quite interesting. It's something that, yeah, that might actually have an effect, because I was planning to go... Well, I'm still planning... I want to run back to Stormwind a minute, and
my men are standing ready.
The garrison is really starting to take shape. So we'll just do that one there a minute. Oh, hello.
We'll get it done.
We will get it done. So we got a load more quests here that we can go and do at the moment. I'm not going to do them. We've got our little pet, Smoodelini, the wayward spirit, following us around at the moment. We will come back here, but now what we've got is we've got the Great Father Winter's toy, which is our Hearthstone toy right there. And you can see I got those. That one, let me just ignore that a minute. I want to go to bags right here. So we've got a Garrison Hearthstone. Now, Garrison Hearthstone is quite a remarkable creature. That one cannot be applied to items higher than level 100, and our weapon is level 120. So those are no good to us. We'll have to put those into the guild bank. I mean, technically... No, we won't. We won't put them in the bank. I know we did take them out of the bank, but this is items. We need these. We need these for our quest, so we'll use them for our quest. I've got now a Garrison Hearthstone that I can get back to here with, and then I've got a regular... I've got that Garrison Hearthstone, which I'm going to put up there, which will bring me back to this point. And then I've got a regular Hearthstone, and that one, I've got that one set to the Dwarven District, which is quite a bit different than coming all the way out here to... Draenor. Now, there is a way, I think, if I go here to the Griffin Master...
Well met.
I don't have anything at the moment, but you do get this island here unlocked, and I'm not sure when that happens. And I think there's a portal there that takes you to Stormwind. But at the moment, we've got this. We can just do that, and we can half back to Stormwind a minute. So if we do that a second, we will then have a look at a few bits, and we'll mail off a few bits as well with our reagents and stuff. And start to make use of... We're going to really start this week to get into this quest and start buying a few stacks of bits here and there. I'm not just going to wait until we get them from all of our adventures. We're going to go and buy out a few little bits and pieces from some of the traders. First things first, what I will do is I will go to the mailbox, because I believe... I have some stuff. Here we go. Torvol. We've got a few things from Torvol here. He's made... Oh, speak of the devil. He's just come online. Look at that. Greetings. Yeah, speak of the devil. Torvol has made us... Here it is. I still need to get the mats for the belt and gloves, but here's the rest. He has made us a set of armor that we can use... Requires level 91, right? We got a full set, and we are, by a remarkable coincidence, level 91, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to take all of these items right here, and we'll see how well these fit. So just delete that one, and then the gloves, just got to get the belt. Delete. Starleaf. I didn't even see Starleaf come online. That's Glenfiddich, that is. Right. We're just getting your armor. And it should be the last piece right there. We got a True Steel Waist Guard of the Harmonious, which is versatility, mastery, stamina, and strength. We'll take that one. And delete. Right. Kinda. Worth waiting for. Nothing is like a good pizza and a nice beer. Well, not ordinarily I would agree, but this has pineapple on it. So thank you very much, kinda. I do appreciate the cheap beer. But really, pineapple pizza? You spent 10 silver on this piece of pineapple pizza, whereas the cheap beer is only 2 coppers. The pineapple pizza, I'm not even sure I'd be able to choke that stuff down. Pineapple, no, it's just wrong on so many levels. However... Food Guard does have one. I now have another one. So we've got some more of those. Thank you very much, Kinda. It's very much appreciated. And, oh, by the way, Kinda and Lil Scut, we've seen them join us on the Discord just this weekend. So, welcome to this. I didn't think I actually said welcome to the Discord to either of you. So, yeah, welcome to the Discord. It's really great to see you. They have a guild now. It's called the Centurions. And let's just go here. Starleaf, who is Glenfiddich, he has a guild. He's running it, I think, or kinda. They are now running a Horde-side guild that you can join if you want to. It's called the Centurions, and they told me that it was named after Senleia. That's why they call it the Centurions, although it's spelled C-E-N rather than S-E-N. But it is named in honor of our noble queen, Senleia. So we've got that guild there. I haven't actually joined it myself. I haven't had time to make a Horde alt to go over there. But if you'd like to come along and join in the fun here on the Terenas server in the EU, then there is also a Horde side home for us, as well as this here on the Alliance side. You can join, and people do seem to be chopping and changing between both sides. So you are more than welcome to come along and join in all of the fun as well. I've been told that everybody is welcome in this new guild that they've got, as well as on this side. And I just want to say, because there's also a little bit of concern among some people that it may appear that they're trying to sort of hijack something or take over. No, absolutely not. I do not feel that way in any way, shape, or form, and I'm pretty certain and pretty confident I can speak for everybody else that is part of this guild. I'm going to just start putting all of these on. That nobody else feels that way either, right? Absolutely nobody feels that way. So we got block, parry, and dodge for 1924. I'm going to start putting all of these on. Nobody feels that way. Nobody's trying to take over anything. Nobody's trying to control anything. You can only equip... What? Unique equip Warlords crafted. You can only equip 3 items in the Warlords crafted... Why? I can only put on 3... I can't put them on. I can put that one on. But that's it. I can only put 3 of them on. Okay, I love the helmet. I do love that helmet there. That does look pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. There. But why can I only put 3 items? True steel. Right, so I gotta put these back on so that I can actually equip them and gain their appearances. Like this, but I can't actually use them. Well, that's ridiculous. I can only use 3 of them. I had no idea. Well, it's got to be said, this is quite the shock. I wasn't actually expecting this, so that's... Right there, I gain 15... Well, we're going to have to put a stop to it now for a little while, folks, because I'm getting a bit parched. I'm also a bit peckish. So I'm going to have a bite to eat and a little bit to drink, and then we can continue onwards. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guard. Goodbye, and see you later.